And there goes 100% Dad on YouTube, who I don't know and never watched, but if you go and check him out and you like his channel and subscribe to it, tell him Plastic Pimp sent you. All right, everybody, it's Saturday. It is the Saturday drive. And the driver, formerly known as James, is having a giggle fit. We had to drive to Dollar General before we came here to do this, and I seen 100% Dad, a YouTuber, riding down the street, so I figured I'd film that. So if you go and check that channel out and you don't like it, don't blame me. I just was reporting on what I saw. So, all right, we're here at Lake Lagonda. They're doing some kind of something over here on the playground. I don't know what. Looks like they're putting in a new sandbox for the kids, which is cool. And we're just gonna go do our normal routine on Saturday. It is a warm 76 degrees. And I don't have much of anything planned to talk about, so hopefully if you're wrapping Christmas presents or uploading your own video, you just put me on in the background, or you know, if you want to go to sleep tonight, I highly recommend doing it to my videos. Alright, so we're just driving around, and there is a little progress today at Taco Bell. Very little bit. But I won't spoil it for you. You gotta wait till the end of the video to see. This house, me and the driver formerly known as James were driving around last night, and I'm gonna ask the driver formerly known as James to stop and see if I can zoom in all the way across Lake Lagonda. That house right there is all lit up, and it looks really pretty reflecting on the lights of the lake. So, and I'm not going to bother to film it because sometimes Christmas displays that look really good to the naked eye just don't show up on camera. So, a couple of nice ladies there. But if you were here and you saw it in person, you'd be impressed by that little light display. And we are going to drive over and check out the old Interlochen post office, just because it's there, and who knows how much longer it will be there. So we'll get it on film. I also picked out a few Christmas movies off the shelf, and I'll be showing those and talking about the Christmas movies we're going to watch probably today and tomorrow. And I brought the DVDs with me. And which leads, I guess that gives me a topic right there, physical media. I guess after we go and check out the old post office, I will get into that. And I'm going to ask the driver formerly known as James to pull right in here to the fire department. And I'm going to walk right across the street to the old post office, and we'll go take a close look at it. I filmed this months and months ago, probably like 8 months ago, 9 months ago, with my old potato cam, but we'll go up and take a closer look at it. So let me get out and walk over there, and we'll see you there. Alright, so that is the old post office here in Interlaken. And it's been condemned. And I would think that the city should put some money into, you know, restoring this and preserving it. It is an unsafe building. And it looks like most of that is faded and unlegible, but it has been condemned since 6/23/2020, and yeah, that old architecture is still there. And I'll probably run over to Hitchcock's and take a video of the little photograph they have of this that was presented to them by the Interlaken Historical Society, and we'll put it in right here. The old post office here, and I think, you know, if the city can't afford to restore that and fix it up, maybe the county should chip in, or the state. It's worthwhile. That's history standing right there. All right, back in the car to continue our drive. Here's some of the DVDs I pulled off the shelf that I figured we'd talk about. This one, It's a Wonderful Life, is an all-time classic that it used to be on TV back in the 80s, like you couldn't escape it. And sometime in the early 90s, it seems like they just quit playing it on TV, but I didn't care because I had the VHS. And now I have the DVD, so. But that's the thing about physical media is, if you're streaming stuff, they could pull that anytime and you won't never see it again until they put it back up, if they ever put it back up. So I think DVDs are important. And this one is another bona fide classic from 1965. Another one that was always on TV back in the 80s, but they just went away with it. And here's one I bought years ago and never even opened. I like Grumpy Cat, so we're going to check it out. Driver formerly known as James has already seen it, and she doesn't like it. But, you know, she hasn't seen it in a while, so maybe her opinion will change. But yeah, I would definitely not give up on physical media, because eventually, I mean, that's the only way you're going to have stuff at your fingertips to watch. Streaming is not the way to go, but fortunately right now, here's our pothole coming up, which this camera zoom out is so tight that you won't be able to see it. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, fortunately, that physical media is at its lowest demand ever, and there's plenty of supply out there, so you can pick up DVDs and Blu-rays and VHS tapes for, you know, the really rare stuff that's never had a DVD or Blu-ray release, fairly cheap, and build a nice little collection that way. I don't never watch cable or network TV. I don't even have it, and I don't need it because I have YouTube, and if that ever gets pulled, I have my physical media to watch. So, and there is Taco Bell, and we'll see our development right here. And let me get a zoom in here. So as you can see, we now have windows at Taco Bell, which was not there last Saturday. So that's that's pretty much the main progress. And now we're just going to roll over. Ooh, stop right here, driver formerly known as James. See, there is the ice house. I'm zoomed in on it, but it's right there on the corner of the Hitchcock's Plaza. So we have one right there and one right there. You know, when we seen that field being cleared out, we thought that maybe we were going to get something else put in here, but looks like they decided to just put that in there feet away from the other one. So, all right, got to go out here and get out and walk to do this one. Although I don't think there's really much going on with that, but I'll do it anyway, just for posterity. And I was watching or listening to an Art Bell show on YouTube, and Art Bell had said that he does not listen to other radio hosts or he didn't listen to other radio hosts because he didn't want to be influenced by them. And I'm trying to do that with other YouTube vloggers. I don't really want to get too involved with them because a word like posterity probably makes people think of Adam the Woo, because he's always saying how he's going to film this for posterity. Anyway, let me get out. We'll go over here and we'll just take a closer look at AutoZone. That is your AutoZone progress update for the week. 2 times a year in July and December, they have the fireworks stand set up out here. So people will be celebrating New Year's with the bang and Interlaken. I'm going to do it for this week's Saturday drive. We hope that you enjoyed. And we will see you next Saturday. Thanks for watching, and peace out, everybody.